Okay, also my dress is doing weird things for some reason. The second I sat down. Okay. And the only reason I'm wearing this dress, for anyone wondering, is because I can't wear pants because of my back. Anywho, back to figuring out what exactly this game is. um, yeah. All right, I had gotten some ammunition and we made it to the first room, which is allegedly the room of her uncle. It looks pretty not great. Uh, why is she scrunching? Anyway, side note for anyone who actually cares. I care. I got new mouse and keyboard and I am testing both out and I am super excited. My husband loves my keyboard because it is a mechanical one. So I'm hoping I forgot that with those they click really, really loud. Um, can I move these around? Wait, okay. Select. Select. Can I not shuffle these bad boys around? Because it looks like I should be able to. Like, okay, scrolling the mouse doesn't do anything. This doesn't even look like a really super hard puzzle. But like, alright, maybe I need to have the piece before I can actually start rearranging things. But yeah, I forgot that mechanical keyboards can click really, really loud. We also need a key. Do we have a key? Nope. Alright. Um, that is a creepy, those are some creepy ass statues. That one looks like it's taking a selfie right there. That Skelly thinks he's a bad bee. Probably in life doing duck face. Um, that one is just creepy. What's under here? Can I pick it up? Nope. Okay. Anything else? What's this? Commonplace book. Clue.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
I love how it says sepulcher. My brain read that as spulcher. I was flipping letters around. I was like, what the hell is a spulcher? Ugh. This sounds nasty. Oh, I can toggle pages. Cool. Wait.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boiler in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say.
Oh, damn. That sounds messed up. Okay.
The people of Deseto were becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard.
All right, so we're getting a bunch of clues this way. Also, I will be periodically checking my phone because I am supposed to be getting a new computer monitor today, so I can place it here. I have an old one that is a pain in the ding-dong to get a cable for, and so it's old anyway, so I went ahead and got myself a new one. So I got myself a new monitor, I got myself a new mouse and keyboard, and my husband was just like, you've been waiting years to do it, so why not do it? I'm bad about buying stuff for myself, so it makes sense. I only buy myself stuff when it becomes one of those things that I need it, in a sense, so here we are. Okay. I like the voice
The
acting.
dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Interesting. All right. So I'm gonna let the. Can I zoom? Can I zoom? That looks interesting. Can't really zoom in on that. So it looks like a weird sanctuary thing with a sunshine barnyard thing, and then some weird things. And I'm sorry, I'm making faces. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna close that for a second while I look at this, so I'm not making faces at you guys. What is that? It's like a 5 circled, and then I don't know what that one is. It's like, it's kind of blurry, and I wish there was a way to zoom. Wait, tab. What is view? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Lord have mercy. I'm like, what does tab do? All right. Let's see. So we've got a 5, we've got a 3 on the talisman plates and sockets. We've got an interesting H symbol that's apparently important. Because I see it next to the symbols. Like the two guys down here is what I'm looking at. Oh, and that's not a barnyard, it's a church. So is he weirdly like religious? I'm not 100% sure on that one. And then this one, oh my god. All right, so I might take a picture of these with my phone because I have a feeling they might come into being important later. But at the same time, I'm wondering, before I take a picture of them with my phone, I wonder if they'll save into like a menu or something. So hold on. Okay, open. Oh, so we got the tree piece. Alright, so now I'm not staring at you guys really hard in the picture. Alright, so how do I go to that menu? I see it, but I don't know how to open it up. Alright, is it J? Nope. I. Okay. So can we read whatever we saw? Yes. Okay, cool. So I don't have to take pictures. That's actually very convenient because sometimes you never know. Alright. Dang, he must have inevitable pockets or unlimited pockets. Let's go solve this puzzle. Alright. Select. And then I want to say that goes in the middle. How do we move it? Move marker. Oh, WASD. Okay. Alright. And then select piece. And place piece. Okay. Select piece. Place piece. Haha! Alright.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one.
We're calling that striking. Okay. Not creepy. We're calling it striking. What's that book called? Reflection, Power of something.
All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray.
Oh Lord, now he going crazy.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Picture done made him a little crazy. Alright.
Miss Hartwood. Emily?
Now we're seeing shit. Wonderful.
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Okay. Alright. Investigate the corner store. What the hell? What, do I jump down? Am I Superman over here? Because I know a real normal person might snap an ankle. I know my friends keep saying, like, oh, you wouldn't snap an ankle. I'm like, okay. Challenge accepted. Ankle snapped. So, can I open this yet? I just thought about it. No, okay. Alright. Is he crouching? Okay, that's crouching. He's just standing like he needs to poop or something a little bit. Abstract art on the walls. Room on door. That one's okay. Wait, let's... Oh, hell no! Door! Ooh, I just saw a critter on the ground. I'm assuming it's telling me these doors are not available. Weird religious painting. Alright, I don't think those matter. I think they're just supposed to symbolize that times have changed or something. I don't know. Maybe we're inside his head. We're going back through one of his memories. And can we investigate this? No. Okay. Alright, this is a completely different house. Also... Oh, rat-a-tat-tat, bitch. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh no, I got that.
What the hell was that?
Ooh, hell no. How do I mollywalk? How do I mollywalk? Oh my god! Oh shit, I'm about to die. Why is it not telling me how to punch this bitch? Oh my god. Oh! There's another one. I hear the music. What the fuck is this? It's like a plant monster. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we got an observatory with plant monsters. Oh, that second one got me. And usually I know there's always a second one, but this time I thought because they're showing you how to use, which they didn't even tell me how the hell to use nothing. It was just have fun. Okay, well, how do I heal? Let's see. Is it H? Is it R? Like Elden Ring? Investigate. Let's see. Map objectives. Linganappies. Lag in the apes. Alright, I gotta look up how to heal, or else this is gonna be a rough time. Options. Controls. No, I don't care about that. Gameplay, maybe? Back. Gameplay. Player guide. No. We need dense as a brick player guidance. This one. Old school? What the hell does old amount of guidance get? What does that mean? Hold on. I think my computer monitor may have gotten delivered. I don't know what old school means, but I don't like that. Tutorials? Tutorials on. Controller. Ooh, I don't know how to... Alright, hold on. Miscellaneous, maybe? Nope. Alright, so what I'm going to do is pause this for a second, and we're going to Google how to heal, because I don't know, and I don't want to die this way. Oh, for the love of Christ. I am still getting messages saying, your package will arrive today. And I'm like, I don't care about that. I want to know when it's at my door. Alright, so... Alone in the dark. Oh, apparently it was a movie, too. I'm looking it up. How to heal. How do I access my inventory? How to heal. Keyboard and mouse. Alright, so I have flask, but let's see. Go back. No. Oh, wait, here we go. Nope. Why is it using a D-pad for this? I'm using a mouse and keyboard. Let's see. No. Alright, is this gonna be one of those dumbass games that I'm gonna have to randomly use my controller to heal? Because that's gonna piss me off. That's dumb as shit. Alright. Well, let's see how far we make it without dying with the controller. Again! Oh, that's annoying. Also, he's walking weird. I'm not doing that. He's just... Let me see if it does the same thing on mouse and keyboard. No, it's smoother.
What the hell is going on?
Why is it weird like that? Okay. Press L to sprint. Okay. That's a sprint? That's like a brisk jog. Look, I might have back problems, but I used to be a runner. Oh, wait, no. Okay, it doesn't do shit. Alright, also we're gonna have to figure out how to shoot with the controller. That's gonna be fun. So sarcastic. Oh, I keep finding mouse and keyboard or controller games. But honestly, they're probably gentle on my back. But honestly, that golden chest, I'm like gold. Oh no!
Don't let him get inside, combat.
Not Debo!
They're not the good kind.
Are you?
Why is he
Is
so
this
much
your
bigger than
store?
him?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
Oh, he's an orderly.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Why isn't he trying to get out? Alright, cool. Batiste. I call him Debo because he looks so much bigger, but then I realized he was standing on some really tall stairs. I'm like, oh, okay. So I was like, I think David Harbour is really tall. So I was just like, why is this guy so freaking big? But then it turned out it's not the case. Alright, can I open that? Oh, what's in there? How'd I crouch? God damn it. Check this shit. Oh, this is gonna get annoying as hell until I figure out what the buttons are. Anything else interesting in here that we could take that could save our asses? Healing? Anything? Okay, so do I go out the back door or do I go out the front door? Okay, I think he wants me to go out the back door. Can I talk to him a little bit more? Yeah, let's talk for a second. Let's talk. Can we talk for a minute?
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Darn it. It's like, sir, I need some muscle. You got an axe. I have a gun. Honestly, the gun is useful until it runs out of bullets. Frodo! Hi, puppy! He was napping in here for a minute, but I gave him a little tunnel to crawl out with if he decides he wants to go do something else. But he was napping in here. Alright. Wait, let's see. Is this how I aim? Aim, and then, okay, yeah. Alright, cool. So this shouldn't be too bad. Which way is it this way?
I can't go that way.
Okay, cool. Thank you for telling me which way I can't go, because there's no map. Is this it? I mean, there's a light here. Honestly, if this wasn't a spooky town, this would be very cute. Alright, what's this? Ooh, I got a drink. I'm assuming I should follow the ominous looking lights. I guess let's run. Stamina doesn't seem to... Oh, no, we ain't running to that. No, sirree. Come here, ho. Come here, ho. No. Why does every monster in this game take 3 bullets? Jesus Christ. Items can be thrown at enemies used to distract them. Tap right trigger to throw item. Hold right trigger to aim. Okay. Oh, it's like a weird meat monster. Oh. Oh, Lord. Why he look like that? Oh, Jesus Christ. I already know this is going to get worse. Alright, my reaction time is significantly better with mouse and keyboard. Alright, so here's the lights. Where the hell am I supposed to go? This way? Okay, I understand your logic. Thank you. But there's nothing to throw. I have bullets. Can I throw bullets? Pretty sure shooting a bullet would be more useful than throwing it. Just a thought. Right. Cool. Should we lock it back? Guess not. Alright. We just gonna let the monsters come eat us. What is this? Looks like a voodoo ritual on the ground.
Oh.
That don't look healthy. Ooh, shit.
Ah!
Where your friend at? Where your friend at? How do I reload? I don't know how to reload. Oh, fuck! Oh, God! What in the fresh fuck is going on? No! Oh, you ain't going down like you supposed to. Oh! Oh man, and my phone alarm went off at the same time. Oh God. I swear to God, if this thing... Alright. Wait, what? Right trigger. Okay, what do I have that I can throw right now? Am I taking parts of her voodoo ritual and just throwing it? I really hate that I feel like I need to go this way. Well, so far this has turned into a weird horror game and not a detective game. With...
Ah!
Ooh, shit. Come here, ho. Ooh, you can dodge? Bitch! Bitch. Take that. I thought he said he locked this shit up. He lied. The fuck? What does this do? Not a damn thing. I'm assuming those creepy ass noises are those damn monsters. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I guess I just didn't get through the door fast enough? I don't know. It would be nice if I could punch something. Punching would not go amiss. Fuck. I thought his ass
I
said...
recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Oh, I got... You know what? Alright, let's see. Because I keep getting beaten up. What's this?
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
An old talisman shaped over the centuries. The engravings of the numbers look like less than 100 years old. But the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Interesting. Alright, give me 1 second. I am oddly cold inside the house. I am in one of those places that does not actually get warm. Except for a very short amount of time. Alright, use the talisman to get back to Decreto. How do I do that?
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Okay. Oh shit.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Alright, let's go back to Jeremy's notes. Alright, so taking a picture of that might actually be useful. I don't know how to get to Jeremy's notes with these buttons. These, no. But I do know how to do it with my keyboard. Alright, investigation. Investigation. No. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, back. I think one of these pages had the coordinates on it. Alright, let's see. Eight, 5, 3. I'm still gonna take a picture of it. Oh, now that I know it's important. 8, 5, 3. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Plop that in there. So the first number. Okay. Switch disk. 5. Alright. Back. The first number. Oh my bad, I did that backwards. Alright, hold on. So the first number. Yeah. Why is it not working? Eight. Unless it's. The closest one to the middle. Oh, wait, hold on. Back. So the closest one to the middle is 8. So why would they put it backwards like that? Alright, 8. And then this one's 5. Then this one is 3. There we go.
It's showing something. Place? Where is that?
A ripped portrait.
Huh.
Well, man, fuck that up. We'll see how that goes in a second. Oh, glowy door. And a... let's see. Always can use some bullets. Bullet. Saw a ripped picture and a table with candles on it. We'll see what this does in a second.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective?
Hell no.
Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
That is
It's not
exciting
quite
as
like the
this.
stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Dang.
Here, try this.
He's trying to poison us.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Oh.
Okay. What can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
Ran into
I'm gonna
Batiste,
go.
and we're not even
But I'm sure we'll meet again.
surprised by the fact that Batiste
Looking
is trapped
forward
in a
to it.
different
Safe
realm
returns.
or something. This dude's acting like that's normal. Okay. And you showed him the talisman, even though Jeremy has already said that that dude is possibly a bad guy.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
I feel like they put.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all...
This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If
That's
he
weird.
can do it, so can I.
I did not
I just
skip
need to
that.
figure out
It
how the talisman
chose to
works.
skip it on its own for some reason. Like she was talking and then it just kind of bloop. Not 100% sure why. Do I have a key? Do I just have keys to everything now? Wait. What's this right here? Oh, it's Bill. Hee hee. A rubber stamp. Dog collar and a pen. They don't seem to really have... Wait a minute. Hold on. No. Hold on. They have titles. Goat without horns. Looks like voodoo, sacrificial, Great Depression. What else do I have stuff? The Lost Children. Or Lost Children. Rubber stamp, a pen, and a dog collar. If we get all of it, it unlocks the shotgun cap. Oh, they do stuff. So these like... Are these like mini achievements or something? Forbidden knowledge. Secret objective. Forbidden knowledge. Interesting. Okay. Got it. So I will just be interacting with everything. I doubt I'll get everything on the first playthrough. Also, is it just me, or does that look like... never mind. Because I can't remember the actor's name. Let's check this place out. He opened that with confidence. Also, creepy noises. Never is a good sign. Alright.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Well, in the kitchen garden. Okay. Got it.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Alright, so my controller is giving me, hey, I might be dying vibes over here. So can I plug it in and still play? Okay, cool. I can still play it. Alright. I do love a good I can still work if I'm plugged in situation for stuff. I actually a few years, well, 10 years ago, no, yeah, maybe a little bit before then, my husband and I were traveling, and we actually lost one. We had Corsair headsets, and they had like a dongle to them, so it was like they were wireless headsets, and my husband lost the dongle in our, we were either traveling or we were moving, I can't remember which one, and one of us lost a dongle. I think he lost his, and the headset immediately became invalid because it no longer worked, because it did not have Bluetooth capabilities, and it also did not have plug in and work capabilities. So once it was lost, it was just done. And then excuse me, we looked up to see if you buy another item, like another dongle, would it work, and nope, it just was done. So now I'm always like, before I buy like stuff of that nature, I always see that it can, if the dongle did go missing, would it still work. And my mouse, my keyboard, and apparently this controller all do the same thing. So I'm like, cool. That is honestly very important to me.
Saw you notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Okay.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
I mean, at least he's telling me that I can't. I mean, I could play with it, but, you know, how do I interact? Those are a little janky. View. Wait, I can't read them? Let me be nosy. Wait. Oh, wait. Here we go.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple, and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
Damn.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following
feel
her
that.
suicide attempt.
Not that
She
part.
self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
I'm Googling that.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Okay, so Korsakoff syndrome is a chronic neurological disorder that affects the brain's memory system and is caused by a thiamine, vitamin B1 deficiency. It's often associated with chronic alcohol abuse, but can also be caused by malnutrition, malabsorption, prolonged vomiting, eating disorders, or chemotherapy. In case anybody was curious. All right, let's see.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
Honestly, that just sounds like her mama was not wanting to parent her properly, was being dusty. But you know what? I'll leave that one alone. But you know, losing a parent like that you were close to is hard. I wasn't close to my parents. My parents are still alive, but still.
Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Dorsetto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
Okay.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right.
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Dorsetto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
I wonder if she...
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor.
I wonder if she actually, like, how Carnby is traveling. I wonder if she got teleported to this time by accident, and that's why this is going on. We'll have to talk to her, because that actually sounds like she might be from the wrong time. Okay.
Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Interesting. All right. So, give me 1 second. I'm actually going to pause because I did get a delivery to my door, but I don't think it's the right thing. So let me check, and then I'm also going to grab an ice pack for my bag. So 1 second.